You're unable
to have real sex.
Real sex.
real sex.
Real sex.
Real sex.
Real sex if you can't walk.
If you don't have real legs.
It's too small.
Unless you make your partner orgasm.
If you can't get an erection.
If you are too big.
If you're in a wheelchair.
If you're too short.
If you're too old.
If you're too thin.
If your IQ is under 100.
What?
Yeah, let me just try to speak on this. Oh, don't you know? It's company policy, baby. It's company policy, baby. Just the way I've learned to love. It's company policy, baby. It's the way I make my peace, it's in my soul. It's as if somebody bottled the sun. Only way I can possibly sum up what I thought we'd become. And we was awfully young, so it was probably dumb. But Lord knows, we had ourselves an astonishing run. Wasn't just erotic with lust, we was longing for love. And we was real, cause honesty is as honesty does. Remember that first day, just talking from dawn to the dusk. Barely let go of you long enough to get onto the bus. Them eyes you got, lady, with that gaze you can hold. Wasn't nothing quite like it on the face of the globe. I remember, I used to sit and watch you play with my baby niece. Gaze at you in my bed as you lay asleep. Sun poking through the blinds at dawn. Jealous, like it's nothing he'd rather shine upon. The moments brought me closer to transcendence than I'd ever been. So that's something I still revel in. You know? Oh, don't you know? It's company policy, baby. It's company policy, baby. Just the way I've learned to love. It's company policy, baby. It's the way I make my peace, it's in my soul. Got a lot of my dogs thinking I'm strange. This girl left you, why you got a song singing her praise? Why you ain't livid with rage, cussing her out? Tell them cause that ain't actually what loving's about. Sometimes I want to attack and be savagely cruel, but my heart doesn't have the capacity to. And you did what yours asked you to do. So how I'm gonna be mad cause we can't rekindle the thing that we had? Sometimes I think you wish I thought you was a raggedy bitch, just so you would've felt bad about having a split. That's the glorious part, cause it probably could've torn me apart, except I just wasn't born with that sort of heart. Yeah, my honey dove, nah, that'll be what it be. Love ain't something that dies, girl, at least you me. Still care about you, even through the stress and regrets, cause a life without love is no better than death. Oh, don't you know? It's company policy, baby. It's company policy, baby. Just the way I've learned to love. It's company policy, baby. It's the way I make my peace, it's in my soul. Certain joys feeling I get at the thought of you. Couldn't destroy or steal a record if you wanted to. Probably do, at least if you still sipping on that bitter broth you brewed.
He's not my caretaker, or my brother, or anyone that I pay to spend time with me. He's someone that cares about me and loves me, and yes, we do it.
Policy, baby. Just the way I've learned to love. It's company policy, baby. It's the way I make my peace, it's in my soul. Certain joys feeling I get at the thought of you. Couldn't destroy or steal a record if you wanted to. Probably do, at least if you still sipping on that bitter broth you brewed, knocked it through your conscience to skew. Something I can't figure how to pause. You let me come and help recover your love itself, then you kick me out your heart. Maybe it's crazy to say it, I wouldn't even say Nathan abrasive if I had the patience for hatred. Cause girlie, you better listen. You're one of the most beautiful poems that the blessed eternal has ever written. I know you think it's better to reject the praise, but you'll go to your grave somebody I treasure and respect, even if we never speak again. I hope you live a life you can find inner light and pleasure and freedom in. Blessings and meaning in. That's how I feel, and it's so true that I'm letting my people know too. Oh, don't you know? It's company policy, baby.